You've seen the videos. Somebody walks into a Walgreens, fills a bag, and walks out. CVS has their toothpaste locked behind a case. Politicians are calling it a national crisis, and retailers are saying they're losing billions. But when you actually look at the data, the picture gets a lot more complicated. Here's the first thing you need to know. Retail theft data is a mess. Retailers are not required to report theft to law enforcement, so many of them don't. And when they do report losses, they often use something called shrink, which sounds official, but it actually includes shoplifting, employee theft, vendor fraud, and accounting errors lumped together. According to the National Retail Federation, or NRF's own data, external theft only accounts for 36% of shrink. The other 64%? Internal causes. So when a retailer says that shrink is up, it doesn't automatically mean that shoplifting is up. And here's the kicker. The NRF quietly discontinued its 32-year annual shrink report back in 2024, citing methodology concerns. There's also a distinction that constantly gets lost in this conversation. Organized retail crime involves coordinated groups stealing large quantities of goods to resell. It's real, it's serious, and it looks wild on camera. But the Council on Criminal Justice found that the overwhelming majority of reported shoplifting incidents involve just one or two people, not the coordinated crews you see going viral. But these two things get lumped together in the headlines constantly, and that framing drives very different policy responses. So what does the data outside of retail surveys say? Well, the FBI's 2024 crime report found that overall property crime fell 8.1%, reaching its lowest level since 1961. Shoplifting did tick up 8.9% that year, but the Council on Criminal Justice has found that the shoplifting rate in 2023 was actually 10% lower than it was in 2019. That directly contradicts the NRF's claim of a 93% spike over the same period. The Real-Time Crime Index data points in the same direction, and when multiple independent sources contradict the same industry report by that margin, that gap is worth paying attention to. None of this means that retail theft isn't a real problem. It is. But the national narrative and the ground-level data don't always match up, and policies built on inflated numbers often miss the real target. The data deserves a closer look, and so do the solutions being proposed in response to it.